Alright, I hope you enjoyed doing your stretches during that break, because we're in it for the last run of Shadow the Hedgehog for today, which will be Imperialism, which is dark hero, neutral hero. Hello Ryan, how's it going? The stream's been muted? Like the Shadow becomes British? Oh, because of the Imperialism, of course. We'll have to scan this route for any signs of being British. So, Ryan, when you say the stream has been muted, do you mean like there's no audio or that you muted it? Because that's a big distinction. You had it muted? Okay. Okay. Audio issues are a very common problem ever since the OBS update. So I always get scared at the mention of audio. Let's do this. I can feel the cobwebs coming off. I'm getting through these levels a bit faster.
Promise time, huh? Time to go and fulfill this promise.
Played some last minute shield before the new game come out. Nice, I still need to beat shield. I bought it back when I was editing a lot of Pokemon videos, so it was more relevant at the time, and I kind of just stopped halfway through. But that happened with a lot of Switch games. I haven't beaten Astral Chain yet either. And I'm really worried that going back to it now is going to be hard because I have to readapt to the whole controlling the... I'm just going to call them Astral Chains, I forget what they are. But the whole two-pronged control system thing they had going. Appreciate the underrepresented shield version. I mean, I like Zamazenta's design more than Zacian. Just flat out. Start over for a second chance from the game removed from discourse. Nice. Yeah, at the time, my plan when I beat the game was to put it on my media list and say, yeah, it's the best Pokemon game I've ever beaten, but now I've actually beaten other Pokemon games, so it doesn't work as well. So when Shadow light dashes through a soldier and they get knocked over and almost die, that's basically like what happens in those dark, edgy superhero cartoons and stuff, where they'll be like, well, check this out, we can just turn 100 people into a smear just like that. That's how, isn't it fucked up how superpowers are bad and superheroes would be evil if they had powers? Doing post-game sword burst and shield word thing. Man, those are those are some of the worst names I have ever seen. The designs aren't great either, but those names really drive it home. Do the DLC too? I don't have the DLC. I probably would have bought it if I was still doing Pokemon videos, but yeah, I'm not in that biz right now, so. Got them wrong at Sword Word and Shield Burt. Doesn't really change anything, because it's just the Burt and Ward part. Those people's names? Yeah, there's characters who are shaped like a sword and shield, and they're named Sword and Shield. Like, I feel like there must have been a more clever name. I can't really, like, stop and think about it right now while streaming and playing a game, but there's gotta be something better than that, right? Not as bad as the protagonists of Black and White canons being Hilbert and Hilda. I thought the protagonist names in Pokemon games were just their colors. Were they scared of having a Pokemon protagonist named Black? You know what? I haven't used this door yet on this stream. Let's do this different. Oh. Like, you literally take damage just by going off the cliff at the start of this whole thing. Shadow the Hedgehog is the type of person who will run over gun soldiers in his Jeep and say, "Can't help being a Gemini." Let me out of here. I need to jump. Eh. Man, I don't get why this vehicle is here. It's not good. Uh-oh, have I missed someone? Hold on. I feel like I'm very low, actually. Yeah, no, I'm missing some. Uh-oh. There's 3 up ahead, but... I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I am a Gemini. This is who I am. There you go. Die.
They're too strong for us.
Oh, where are you? I can hear you. Die. That's what I get for using the car. Motorcycle being awful is one of the funniest flaws in the game. I mean, the thing I said just a bit earlier in the stream was, it's impressive how every vehicle in this game is terrible in a different way. They all feel bad, but it's never just like, oh yeah, no, they have a unified control scheme and all of them are just going from the same flawed base. No, it's always just what were you going for? What was the deal here? What were you cooking? Ah, I almost got the double kill. People always mock the guns when it's the vehicles that deserve the score. And yeah, the funny thing is, because of that, the vehicles came back in Sonic 06, but not the guns. And like the vehicles, I mean, honestly, they're only about equally as bad, I would say. Because, like, there's all kinds of stuff, like how you can go in that thing, like a hovercraft in one of Shadow's levels, but if you turn diagonally, then you just dip into the water and die. But yeah, no, yeah. The vehicles are better in 06. The Jeep, at least. I can see it for the Jeep, at least. Everything else, meh. The flying thing is, like, probably not terrible, because it's just well, I don't know. It's been a minute since I played 06, so I don't know. Dark Hero.
What is this sensation? I feel weightless atop this light. I see. I can control which way this leads.
Shadow, this is the information highway system that they call cyberspace. Program the data flow, and the world will plunge into chaos.
And made it.
Oh, Shadow. What a coincidence running into you.
The hang glider is so amazing, just smash into every obstacle. I mean, the unfinished nature of 06 does lend itself to some good stuff. Like how you can just do that mysterious shrink and then jump infinitely ability that Sonic has, apparently. You could do something with Chaos Sphere. They want shooting back. I guess it's not the same. I mean, so I had a premise for, I think I must have mentioned this at some point. I had a premise for a how to make Shadow the Hedgehog better video I wanted to make. And a core point of that was replace the guns with various chaos drives that all give you different chaos powers that just emulate guns. So you get like Chaos Sphere as the default, and it's just a pistol basically. Maybe a Chaos Lance could be the damn it. Maybe that could be like the assault rifle or submachine gun or whatever. Just a heavier gun that's a bit more powerful or something. But yeah, just do that basically. The other idea I had was make it so you use the triggers in order to power up your guns with either hero or dark chaos. Oh, I actually died on this. Whoa! That's never happened to me. I made a lot of mistakes. That's what I get for talking.
This is a light speed. That red block is a firework designed to ward off intruders. Watch out.
Yeah, it was actually very heavily inspired by Infamous, with the idea, because in Infamous you can use
Out of the way.
like Infamous or hero powers, and the hero ones are usually more precise and powerful, whereas the dark ones are more chaotic and destructive. And I think that could work here, where it'll be like you power up Chaos Sphere with hero power, and it becomes like some sort of a more sniperish, where it's like a really long, powerful shot that's really precise. And then meanwhile, if you use dark power, then it gets like wider and maybe explodes on contact or something like that. And then also the idea was, if you hold down L and R at the same time, you can unify the powers to get a significantly stronger version at the cost of using both gauges. The 2010 method of morality, where you either feed orphans or kill them. I mean, that's the thing. Shadow the Hedgehog was ahead of its time. This game was 2005. They did the red and blue extreme morality way better and way before the likes of Mass Effect. Because with Shadow the Hedgehog, the morality is just funny. Whereas it's only funny in Mass Effect if you're evil.
You can ride that light that's glowing.
Sonic Team leads the way, as usual. Leading from the shadows. Yeah, it was Sonic Team. Damn, streaming is hard. It's so true. That's why you should all be donating to me all the time. Donate and subscribe. And tell all your friends to watch my videos on loop. That's the only way to be part of the Wolf Gang. That's at the point where my character was betrayed by a character with a name 10 minutes after meeting them. Damn. That's rough. I hate it when I get betrayed. You see, it's more nuanced because this gives you the option to either fight the US military or fighting invading aliens. Which one is really more evil? And that's why there's a neutral option where you just decide to kill Eggman. You go, this isn't Sonic. Come on, I want to fight Eggman. And then you karate chop his face open.
Out of the way.
Although, as I said to a friend on Twitter the other day, the Sonic universe is better than ours because their military got cured of their fascism, and also the president is a Sonic fan. He literally has that picture of Sonic and Shadow in his office. So, there's that. Video games and other media give us the opportunity to imagine a world where things are better than they could ever be in real life. Let's crack that Eggman wide open.
There's an entry for the light speed.
Sounds like an invitation to party.
There it is. That's the chaos emerald owned by the government.
Athera was right. This game's endings are all, I should go to therapy, I should kill all therapists, and varying options
Sorry about
between
this,
those.
But I'm taking this emerald.
Oh, that's really good. makes you feel better about Shadow becoming a Fed. Yeah, Shadow isn't trying to change the system from within. The system has already changed, canonically. Like, it's something they address in, like, the Sonic Encyclopedia, for example. They just, at some point, became not evil. That does remind me, though. There's quite a few runs away before I can even access. Like, there's levels in this game I still haven't played because doing every route in order means you don't go to the hero route for a long time. Like, I haven't gotten to Lethal Highway yet, which is one of my favorite levels.
I know this place. It feels like I've been here before.
It was that meeting at the with his agent and secretary mentions in SA2. Meeting to end fascism. Hell yeah. We need that. That's what our that's what our world needs right now. We also do need, as you say, Pension, we need a pro-Sonic president. Like, that's the thing that we should opening our things with is like, so what did you think of Sonic Frontiers? And then they say, a hedgehog can't actually run fast. And that's how you know to throw them into a wheat thresher. Shadow the Hedgehog 2, a prequel game showing Shadow root out corruption and gun. Hell yeah. Wait, is this? Yeah, the charming one is where I go dark.
Shadow, I gotta ask you something. Vector told me that he wants me to find 5 top secret discs. But like, what's a top secret disc?
Pro-Sonic president, also coincidentally the first LGBTQ plus president. It's true, it's unavoidable.
I can probably cross the river by steam.
You can't trust a straight Sonic fan, except for the true allies out there.
Hover above the ground, but it doesn't seem to go that high. It's not very powerful.
It's no coincidence.
Second time.
I mean, it could be a coincidence, who knows? I'm not gonna say one way or the other. The guns are genuinely a good evolution of the Sonic Heroes gameplay style, I think. They let you take out enemies so quickly.
Those red fruit-like things look poisonous. Damn it.
Hey, Cloud K9, how's it going? Based game? True. That's why I'm gonna play it 300 plus times.
The smaller worms that come from its mouth can home in on me.
You know, I think I'm missing some keys on this level, actually. Where could they be? I've gone through it so many times now, and I haven't even, like, seen one.
Damn it.
I can't find any top secret discs anywhere. Where could they be?
Me when I explicitly avoid top secret discs. You can substitute your power type heroes member for a gun. It's true. This is basically like if Shadow and Knuckles teamed up together. This is how it would go.
Guess I have to go on.
What are you saying? You did the 326 library? Yeah, I'm on my way. This is only ending 58. But eventually, I will have done all of them. And I have also beaten the game multiple times throughout just history. Because I got this game on launch, of course.
Death to all who oppose me.
It was a birthday present, in fact. I think. Or Christmas, maybe? We owe it to Shadow. He did save us all. Thank you, Shadow. Wait, what's shooting at me? I thought I got them all. Die. Right, there's that hidden one that comes out a bit later.
I'm sensing an intense aura of evil coming from that glow.
I guess it's fitting that there would be just an aura of evil just floating around on the remains of Prison Island. Not because of the prisoners, mind you. Because of the other guys that were there. You know, the war criminals. Shadow has done more for me personally than Jesus Christ. I mean, it's fitting, because in Sonic 06 we do see he gets crucified. Come on, get back up, please. Okay, I got it. Just had to be sure. Ah, I missed the one up. Wait, I dropped my gun. No!
Death to all who oppose me.
Alright, it made up for itself. Got most of my evil power back. Hooray! Despite this being 4Kids VI's first go, I thought their performance in this game was pretty good.
Now let's
Yeah,
see the human
they got better, but for a first shot, it definitely wasn't bad.
perfect.
Yeah, we're getting those A ranks rolling back in. Jesus, what the hell?
Just can't leave everyone else behind. Please, you need to rescue the people.
Thank you, Phone, for the test alert in case there was an emergency. Thank you. You love the Doom? I mean, I don't love it, but don't hate it. Wait, okay. I gotta remember the advice I got. To remember to grab the heal gun.
By the humans here, you know what you must do. Finish them all.
Stay back.
Okay, so follow-up question to what I asked last time in this level. Killing gun soldiers in a dream flashback memory type thing. Does that make you more evil? But now the reverse question. If you heal 10 scientists in a dream, does that make you a better person? There we go. Now to figure out which one of these is the heal gun. I don't want to waste a shot. This one? That looks right. This is either the heal gun or the satellite cannon.
Stay back.
One of the two.
They've broken through the wall.
That's the one.
Hold out.
I really don't use these special weapons enough. Like, that's the whole point. Is it supposed to make these replaying these levels more fun? Don't know how much effort it takes. Well, yeah, in this case, Shadow's dreams are manifesting as literally a level to play through. So it's not like he's not making a concerted effort here.
Attack plan C. Blackhead. Stay back.
God, I don't need 2 alerts for a theoretical dangerous situation. That's really not necessary. Alright, I got 20 shots, hell yeah. Now this is the real Shadow the Hedgehog, walking around with his heal gun, blasting you with his healing explosions.
This'll just take 3 seconds. Blackhead target wrong side. There he is!
I can use the elevator to go. I can't fall here.
This is a weird place to put a bottomless pit. Old Sonic games have mysterious design at times. This is the only level where gun soldiers have knives. Is it really? You're waiting to shank Shadow and Maria. That's pretty fucked up. It is. Wish I could dream in platformer levels. With enough effort, you could. It's not outside of the realm of possibility. Oh, jeez. No! That's not what I wanted. Shadow has to fight his deeply built-in urge to kill. It's a reminder to keep your arms and legs inside the elevator at all times. I guess it is.
This'll just take 3 seconds.
One of Professor Gerald's greatest inventions. Using the R button is pretty useful for bazooka-type weapons because you can strafe. Yeah, that makes sense. I never really do this, but yeah, when you with these without the auto aim, that's definitely. Oop! Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm still not. Hey, there we go. You're back, and now you're my sworn ally. God, again! I don't need 3 tests. I guess 3rd time's the charm. Frontiers making the homing attack a dedicated button was long overdue. What was it in colors? Because colors you have a double jump, so it couldn't be that, right? Was it? It wasn't the boost button again, right? It's been such a long time since I played colors. Unleashed had the same mapping, but Unleashed has the big caveat, which is that it's also your boost button, which is a serious problem. Oh, jeez, no. It was the same as double jump? Really? That's weird. That's a strange decision. I guess it worked out fine, but weird. I guess it... Oh, Yuji Naka got cut off again, as is usual for him.
Commencing attack plan
New
A.
job. Just you have to wear a respirator.
No, stop! Roger, resuming operation. Freeze!
Ah, jeez.
Stay back!
Don't punch me. Did they reset? What happened there?
Oh, Shadow, thank you.
Hooray! Kind of funny how. Jeez, again! God, shut up!
I will protect the people of the Ark.
Oh, hey, Sora Naruzu. Sorry, I keep wanting to say Nazaru.
Perfect.
Sora Naruzu, thank you for following. Mira really has a 5 head in the game. She has XXXL eyes. Like, they made everything too big for her. I'd actually really like to see a modern render of Maria, because I'm sure it would look a lot better than what they got. God. Aw, that almost worked. They definitely, the height on your, I think it, no, it's not the antimatter thing. Whatever it is, the laser thing they use, the wave, the height adjusts too quickly. It's genuinely not very easy to get the proper height evasion for it. You can just do this, but like otherwise. Is that what it said? Antimatter cannon? God. No, whoop. Particle beam cannon. There we go. Yeah. You love to see it. You love to fake them out.
Critical damage taken to fuselage. We're losing.
Sonic X is probably the one where she's best looking. Yeah, but yeah, that makes sense because that's the anime with all the humans. Again, Jesus!
Disgusting humans. Out of my sight.
How many tests do you need?
Perfect.
Fourth one with a celebration for a successful test run of the healing gun. I don't know what you're referring to there. Just slap the fuck out of some soldiers. I mean, literally, there was in a previous run of that level. Alright, what I'm doing neutral here. Okay. In a previous run, I used the heal gun to bring back a gun soldier, and then Maria just careened into him and killed him again. The modern artworks for her and Shadow and Sonic Channel are also good looking. That's true, but I mean like a model, I guess. Not like just some artwork where she's always looked fine. Shadow has a line in the Doom which says, the heal unit is grandfather's greatest invention, while Shadow is just standing right there. Yeah, yeah, that line came up a lot in the previous runs.
What are you doing?
I think Maria will be in the third movie? Of course. She's like, they're so explicitly setting up the backstory to like the exact backstory for Gerald and Maria and everything. Like, I'm surprised that they did not spare any details. It's literally like, Jesus, stop! I do not need, what, 6 tests at this point? And if there was an emergency, then I will now know that what that sound is like. Thank you. I don't even know if my microphone can pick up that sound, but God. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by that alarm again. When you say, wait, were they? Do you mean the details about the backstory? Because yeah, the ending is specifically like, we found some like government documents and stuff. Like they're going for like very directly Shadow's backstory. Like, it seems like they're very explicitly going to be going into like, Gerald is Robotnik's father or grandfather or whatever, and in that case you have to have Maria. Gun being in the first movie? Was Gun in the first movie? Because it's very much set up in the second. Oh shoot! Forgot to actually use the... This is the place to actually use that, but oh well. This might have been a long-term, slower route. Still haven't seen Sonic 2? Oh. Yeah, it's better than Sonic 1, I'd say. It's still like... I do think both movies are fairly mediocre. They're just very bog-standard kid shows with some neat Sonic nods. But yeah, I would say it's definitely better as a Sonic fan. God. I need them to stop so badly. Ah, went down too far. Gonna get through this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is my life now. Maybe there's gonna be a fake announcement of an emergency for every at like a 5-minute interval every single day of my life for the rest of my life. Maybe that might be where this is headed. Whoa! Jeez. How did that? When it works, it works. Thank you, Sonic Team. Oh, that was the wrong gauge. Whoops. No! Oh, shoot. Oh, if that was Frontiers, I could have recovered right there. Frontiers is going to make every other Sonic game look kind of mid, I think. The air tech in that game is so good.
Impede our progress.
So there is a person inside that cockpit, I'm pretty sure. So that is explicitly a kill. Try canceling a home attack with the boost and oh god, you go flying. Yeah, it's hard to control, but it's super cool tech.
Now, Doctor, you will tell me everything.
What I love about that tech is that it's really accessible. A lot of the times, tech like that is like not something your average player can do. But I've seen so many like casual fans actually getting into it because you just have to do the like. It's not like it's free, but it's not the hardest thing to understand. And once you get the timing down, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. I almost hope they don't take it out of future games. Manned craft Bigfoot spotted. Yeah. Oof.
You asked for it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I can crush you.
Oh no! A rare L.
Next time we meet, you will be
It's a little hard to control because you have to do one then the other. You can't hit both at once. Yeah. That's the thing. It's a very intense risk and reward because you go flying and it's not easy to pull off. So you got to be precise to make it work.
Perfect.
The rare momentary Shadow L. Only in this timeline. He's done this 58 times. I need to, like, put this phone somewhere. Jesus Christ. Some missions should let you skip bosses if it makes sense. I mean, that's just taking different routes, honestly, because there's not that many boss fights.
I'll make you wish you'd never created me.
Alright, hero route.
Using the control stick while grinding will let me lean toward other rails to jump to. While grinding, pressing the X...
Shadow, Eggman is inside.
What's... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was a route I never noticed, but it's just this. It's just a loop. Just a big loop. To be honest, only really Iron Jungle where it legit doesn't make sense to fight Eggman after the Dark Mission. Honestly, I don't remember a lot of the bottom side of the levels. Iron Jungle is a middle hero route, right? Like that area doesn't get touched much because I'm doing these endings in order. So a lot of that stuff's a little less fresh in my memory. Alright. Now that I'm on the hero route, I'm going to take this route. I think it's very cool. I miss the, like, level design being so cheap you could have something like this that most people will never encounter. Like, there's no way most people know that you can get a hovercraft in this stage.
Object airborne without use of thrust or engine components. Does not compute.
Like, the mission where you, kill the president, it has a whole, like, side interior area as well.
Panic defenses to shield the base with my lava magma.
Oh god, don't kill this, please, I need it. Ah.
Shadow, hold up!
But yeah, the cool thing about getting this, there's all these lava areas that you can now just freely traverse over. And it's just like a whole part of the level design that's not even really a consideration until you get it. Some locked doors have huge shortcuts. Yeah, I mean, I've been using the locked door shortcut for, the first cyberspace stage. I forget what. Not to be confused with the cyberspace stages in Frontiers. The one with Rouge. That one, I like that one too because it has two routes. It has a significantly shorter route, and it also has a route with like a bunch of goodies on it. That takes a bit longer. No, come on. Am I locked out? Oh, that sucks. I wanted to keep it and play with it more. I think you can take it through a lot of the level, but maybe not. I haven't like experimented a ton with a lot of the doors, honestly. There's just a few that stuck out to me as impressive.
Behind you! Turn around!
Not gonna be playing the worst level in the game for a long time. I mean, I have played every level in the game, just not recently because of how I'm doing this. But it also means one of my favorite levels, Lethal Highway, is like the last possible. Yeah, I definitely had the. I've been able to take the hovercraft this far before, but then you can't ride those vents. So this is as far as I've gotten. I don't know if maybe you can go further than this with some experimentation, but yeah.
What are you doing?
You need to raise the lava, of course. Yeah, no, that's really obvious now that you say that.
Relentless lock on missile.
Making this a stream goal is something that I had to do to make it even a thing I would keep up with, because I couldn't keep doing it daily like I was. But it does get in the way of iterating on finding secrets and stuff, because I forget so much stuff when there's a big gap. Gun Fortress and Comet Falls are really useful. I've actually done Gun Fortress a lot, and I don't remember what that one does off the top of my head. But honestly, they're mostly just cool. Like, some of them are lame.
Stay away from the ball.
Like,
The robot is tossing, and whatever you do, don't try anything.
the one in Westopolis just sucks. Like, just flat out. It's useless. And it's the first one. If anything, that should have been the one with like the gigantic shortcut, because it's the level you have to replay the most.
That's my Chaos Emerald. Don't you touch it.
Imagine if the new SpongeBob game has the Frontiers level lore building.
Doctor.
That's a weird thing to want from a SpongeBob game, but I can get behind it. Get Ian Flynn to write this new SpongeBob game and connect all the episodes. No, that's my emerald. Stop. Lost Impact is hilarious. You get a truck that you can drive for 5 seconds before you ditch it. Those gun lift platforms. I wonder if there's like intent behind some of these that is just really impossible to see.
Nice to see you, Shadow Android. And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you really think that you
Dr.
could
Robotnik's is such a good remix.
Dr. Eggman, I will destroy you and reign supreme.
Yes, Doctor. You will regret ever having created.
Came with a new trailer showing
You're going
the intro
straight
cutscene.
to
Yeah, I saw
hell.
that. They'd show it in a bunch of languages. It's neat.
Nothing but pieces of scrap metal. Once I'm done with you, you'll be thrown in the junkyard.
Eggman threatening Shadow's life while in a slot machine of his own head. I mean, yeah, that's how he always
You in
rolls.
the scrap with my latest and greatest invention.
Final
But yeah, like, Shadow the Hedgehog has just genuinely terrible conveyance.
Ready for a real blast.
So there might be reasons for these like hidden levels, not hidden levels, hidden doors that are just really difficult to figure out because nobody but the devs know what they were planning. The animation is such an improvement from Rehydrated. Yeah, that makes sense because Rehydrated was a rehydration of the old thing. Oh, in I go.
Shadow fever. Death to all who oppose me. Chaos. Blast.
This is still the slowest boss to kill in the game. What about Diablon? The first phase of Diablon takes forever.
You need some kind of weapon to strike at Eggman's cockpit.
Untrue.
No, my beautiful ring.
You come in with 0 lives, Eggman at the start will hit himself? That's how you trigger it? That's why I haven't gotten it? I thought that was random.
Now you've asked for it. Hey, stop that.
With Diablo, you get the gun, farm up, red meter, moment attacks. I mean, yeah. I'm too good at the game, I guess. That's actually been genuinely a problem. Because, like, back before I decided to do this kind of run, I was just doing runs for my own sake. And I ran into a problem where I got so good at Lethal Highway that I would outpace the tank and have to wait for it to catch up so I could do damage to it. Because I was just getting to the level too quick. You have to be at 0 lives for it to happen. That's so weird, because I swear it's... Like, there's no way I was so bad I got there with 0 lives regularly before. Because every other time I've run this game, I've gotten it at least once. But I guess I just never noticed I was at 0 lives. Lethal Highway is pretty based. It's my favorite song in this game. Guys, the alarm is still going off.
But this is
They're not stopping. They just keep going. They've been running this alarm for like an hour. Final Haunt is your favorite track? Also a good choice. There's a lot of good music in Shadow. Gun Fortress is another really good one. Very different. Oh hey, just as you mentioned it. Alright. With this though, that means I am fully caught up on all of the outstanding Shadow the Hedgehog runs that have been redeemed using White Wolfos. The price has gone up accordingly. It is now 6,000 and whatever to redeem a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog. Or officially on 8 pages now. Starting here with Answer from the Black Comet, then Transcendentalism, and finally Imperialism. Nice, I'm an Imperialist now. Only in this timeline. There's 58 timelines so far. Shadow can experiment, okay? Alright, well yeah, that's me done for now.